Welcome to the thrilling finale of Channel BEX Asia's 5-episode interview livestream series, where innovation takes center stage. In this exciting episode, we delve deeper into groundbreaking solutions that are reshaping the future of the built environment industry across Asia. Get ready to be captivated by a lineup of esteemed professionals as they unravel the latest advances from leading exhibitors at BEX Asia 2023. In part 2 of our special feature on the Singapore Green Building Council, SGBC, we spotlight revolutionary offerings that drive sustainability and progress. Join us as we explore the Azendian Smart Estate energy optimization solution, Airmaze's ingenious air filtration system for healthier indoor air quality, and the game-changing air handling units designed by Airmaze. Plus, don't miss BBP's exclusive in-person sales pitch, where their patented HVAC optimization technologies pave the way for carbon neutrality and sustainability objectives. Engie Engineering takes the stage with their bespoke energy solutions, while NYP's collaborative initiatives with CPG highlights a commitment to upskilling and transforming the industry landscape. The spotlight continues to shine on Tectus as they showcase the remarkable BBR Post Tensioning Technology, Moderna modular construction innovation, and Screening Eagle's cutting-edge asset digitization and inspection technology. Join us in shaping the future of the built environment industry as we uncover these extraordinary innovations and insights. So first up, we have our first exhibitor over here, BBP. So this is BBP. So can you introduce yourself and your company?
Hey, hi everyone. My name is Bunchai. I'm the CEO of BBP. We are essentially an energy efficiency company that's founded and headquartered in Singapore since 2012. We provide energy efficiency as a service, meaning our client do not need to come out with a single cent of capex to use our solution. Our solution is targeted for large-scale cooling or air conditioning system. And if you look into the built environment, cooling contributes up to 60% of total energy usage within almost all the building. What BBP does is we put a smart technology consisting of sensors, IoT, controllers, and a patented software onto your current cooling system. It doesn't disrupt your operations, and our technology will automatically extract energy savings on your behalf while you run the operation independently. The good thing is you do not need to come up with a single cent of capex to utilize BBP's technology, and on an annual basis, the saving needs to be quantified, certified by an independent third party before we share the savings with our client. So using this zero capex model, we are now serving some of the world's largest companies across many industries in 9 different markets in Asia. If you look at the semiconductor sector, we are serving 3 of the world's largest semiconductor manufacturers. We are also serving Fortune 500 companies in the industrial space, as well as some of Asia's largest commercial real estate companies across different parts of Asia.
Wow, it sounds like BBP has a really extensive portfolio. So what would you say are some of the unique selling points of your products?
I guess one of the biggest unique selling point is clients do not need to come up with a single cent of capex or investment to utilize BBP's technology, right? And the second thing is they can focus on their core competency, what they are good in, while BBP come in to extract savings on their behalf. Thirdly, the savings that's extracted by BBP has to be certified by an independent third party. So it's not BBP writing the rule books, doing the calculation. Savings needs to be certified by independent party on an annual basis. So this gives client a lot of transparency, a lot of comfort while they focus on their operation. And we come in and partner them to extract saving. It's a win-win for everyone.
Well, that sounds like we can really trust and be confident on BBP's performance.
Yep.
Do you have anything else you want to add on?
No, I'm good. So I think we look forward to partner with different building owners, asset owners, as well as different people in the ecosystem to help the whole industry reach sustainability and net zero very soon. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love your focus on sustainability.
Yep.
So this wraps up our first exhibitor for SGBC Part 2. And let's move on to our next exhibitor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Welcome back. Our next exhibitor is Airmaze Corporation. So let's see what they have in store for us today.
Hi everyone, I'm Elsa from Airmaze Corporation. So today we have two star products that we are going to introduce, and one is called the SPF, which is a serviceable pleat filter. It's a green filter, and the other product that we have over there will be an equipment that we call the OctoWa, and it's an auto cooling coil washing system.
Sure, let's take a look at the products.
Okay, sure. So this is our product over here that is called the SPF. Conventionally, we will use this kind of product. There is a disposable pleat filter where it's made of a cardboard frame, and as you can see, there is a metal back netting at the back. So this will be fully disposable and it can only be landfill, which is not very environmental friendly. So we came up with this product over here whereby it's a reusable frame, and then you can just change the media itself. So you can actually just pull out the media over here, and then you can just take a new media and change into the media, so it's more environmental friendly. You will save not just the handling, you will also save on the transport and the disposal itself. So why do we say that it will save the transport? It's not just from the warehouse store to the end user store. The transportation saving is also within the building itself. So imagine you have to carry this kind of filters, which one carton can only put in 12 pieces, and then you have to carry it to the different AHU rooms within the building, versus that one carton we can put like 45 pieces of this, and then you can transport it within the building. So whatever you can do maybe in 3 days, you can now do it in 1 day.
Wow, that sounds very convenient and practical.
Yes. So for the disposal wise, you can also compress the filter media itself and dispose it. So in terms of disposal, because disposal in Singapore, it is actually a hassle as well. We have customers asking us like, oh, how are we going to dispose of the filter? We provide a garbage bag inside the carton itself for people, for easy disposal for our customers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds really beneficial for our customers to use it. It's very convenient.
Yes, correct. In fact, we have been pushing this in the local Singapore market, and we are also applying this to be a green product with the Singapore Green Building Council. So in terms of like, let's say if we have customers who will say that, what happens if they have a high air pressure? So we have over here like the different kind of filters. For this over here, you can see that there is actually a fingering, and this fingering will actually help to further secure the filter itself.
Oh, I like how it's sustainable and you think about the considerations that customers may need.
Yes, correct. And it comes in all the different efficiencies ranging from MERV 8 G4 to MERV 14 F8, so it can replace the primary and the secondary filters. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on, or do you want to move on to the next
Yeah, I think
product?
we can move on to the next product over here. And this is a auto coil cooling system. So this one in the market itself, now currently we are still doing the manual way of washing. So the manual way of washing, we see that there is a few problems. Number one, when you are doing a manual wash, you cannot control the water pressure. So when you cannot control the water pressure, when you spray onto it, it tends to dent the film. And then there is also a myth that if you wash the cooling coil with chemical filters, and then it will actually corrode the coil, which is not true. The reason why the coils are corroded is because you don't wash off the chemical properly. That's why the coil is corroded. So this equipment is actually designed and invented to eliminate all these problems. Yeah, so maybe I'll just start the system that you can take a look. Yes. So this is how the system works. As you can see, it goes in the X and Y axis. So it will slowly wash the coil, and it is designed to be able to wash 4 rows of the cooling coil. Let's say if you have anything more than that, let's say if you have like 6 rows or 8 rows, we will encourage you to install it in both sides, the front and the back. It can be together. You can do this together in your existing AHU room. You just need to retrofit, and it takes about 8 inches of space to install this.
Wow, that takes up very little space.
Yes.
I like how it saves time and increases productivity.
Yes, that's correct. And for this one, the technicians and the one that is washing, it saves a lot of time because you can actually program it. Let's say if you want it to be, say that you want to wash it every first of the month, you can just program it to just start washing by itself on the first of every month. And you can just do a clean water wash or you can do a chemical wash. So usually for chemical wash, we will encourage our customer to wash it every 6 months or every 12 months, depending on the external factors. For chemical wash, it goes in 4 cycles. So the first cycle will be a clean water, followed by the second cycle, which is a chemical wash, and then followed by another 2 cycles of clean water rinsing.
Wow, that sounds like very comprehensive and it caters to customers who have different needs.
Yes, correct. So yeah, this is the system that currently we are installing in Singapore. But maybe one of the highlights will be that whether customers ask us that whether we recycle the water for cleaning. At the moment, the answer is no because recycling water in Singapore can be quite expensive, but we are looking at that. And for the chemical wise, we will encourage customers to use the biodegradable kind of chemical. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
It's been a very informative session. I like the hands-on demonstration.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think this concludes our time at Airmaze Corporation. If you're interested to learn more about Octowa and SPF systems,
Yeah.
do come down to their store at BEX Asia.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Our next exhibitor is Azendian. Let's see what they have in store for us today. Can you tell me a bit more about yourself and your company?
My name is Bill, and my company is Azendian Solutions. We specialize, in providing data science solution for the built environment. We apply machine learning and data-driven techniques, in the operations technology area. And what we try to do here, is to take advantage of the confluence between information technology and also operations technology to develop data science-driven accurate products, whereby we can develop solutions which are closed loop, and also fully autonomous. What it means, is that with our solution, we try to achieve 1 or 3 objectives. The first objective we're trying to achieve is to enhance the efficiency of energy use in buildings, whether it's commercial buildings or industrial building. And number 2, our solution enhance the productivity of the workforce. And number 3, our solution enhance the productivity of the equipment. On the equipment side, let me just use an example. If you have a component where the OEM manufacturers say that it lasts 10,000 hours, using our solution, you may be able to stretch it to say 12,000 hours. And in the process, you actually enhance the productivity of that component by 20%, meaning you replace it later, your carbon footprint reduce and your cost also reduce.
Wow, I like your focus on sustainability and efficiency. I noticed that behind you, you were awarded an ASEAN Award. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
The ASEAN Award, yes, we are very proud, to be awarded the ASEAN Award, and that is through our HVAC energy optimization solution. The HVAC energy optimization solution is one of our core solution, and it's a very popular product, which we are offering. This is basically a solution, whereby we apply the data science capability, whereby, it is applied onto the airside equipment, which is the AHU, and also the chiller plant, which is the waterside equipment. And what this solution is basically a digital twin. But this is not a beam 3-dimensional twin. What this is a process and system twin which is rendered in mathematics. What this product does, this digital twin is that the way it works is that at the back of it, it is a mathematical twin, which means that what we do is that we use mathematics to render the relationship of every component in your chiller plant and also air handling unit. It not only render relationship in these 2 components, and what it does is also the input. The input contains 3 different areas. One is what we call the environment data, which includes your wet bulb data, which is temperature and also humidity. And number 2, it takes in also data real time, from what we call heat load. So a human body in a building is a heat load, but when you're charging your mobile phone or using your laptop, that is also a heat load, right? So it takes that data in also. And the third data it takes in is the equipment health data. And this digital twin, what it does then is that it runs a real-time simulation that if you fix, let's say, the outcome, and the outcome here is, let's say, the temperature within the meeting rooms or within the building itself. So you fix it to 24 degrees Celsius. And what the system does, is that it will run a simulation to see what is the lowest set point for your fan, for your pumps, for your chiller, so on and so forth, to use as little energy as possible to produce the 24 degrees Celsius. And once every 5 minutes you find a new resolution or set point, it will write back to your BMS directly and the circle continues. That's why we call it closed loop solution, which means that once we implement the solution, once the solution is installed, it requires zero human intervention. It's almost like having a really good engineer sitting by the console 24/7, basically running calculation and resetting the set point. And what our solution does, is that you reset the set point every 5 minutes. And the result, is that all our client, our assets, which we install this solution, they are all either Green Mark certified or Platinum certified building. And on top of their existing energy efficiency effort, our solution bring about another 7 to 25% saving, covering both water and air side. Of course, the 25% savings will be for maybe 1 out of 500 buildings. So the normal savings will be between 14 to 18%, and that's quite normal, including both water and air side. We are proud of this solution because it achieves human workforce productivity, and at the same time it reduces energy use, which also reduces carbon footprint and of course operating costs.
Wow. I like how your solutions are all data-based and grounded in mathematics. Besides HVAC solutions for AI, are there other areas that you like to specialize in?
Yes, actually HVAC energy optimization solution is one of a number of different products which we have. We have a unified platform, and this unified platform is an AI solution whereby we are able to take in data from any brand of BMS, any brand of power meter, water meter, elevator, escalator, so on and so forth. We're able to take this data in real time and convert it in real time to a haystack format. Now, this haystack format is an internationally accepted format whereby, within the building, the different component and parts and equipment, they have a standardized file name, field name, right? So the solution can basically convert all this. So if you're an asset owner whereby, let's say you have 100 different buildings, as long as you're able to connect all these 100 buildings, we'll be creating a data lake of your 100 building in standardized data. And one of our key differentiating factor, is that not only we are able to read in real time, we are able to write back. Writing back means that we can control. So for example, if you're a company that's based in, say, Kuala Lumpur, all right, and you have assets sitting, say, in Indonesia, in Jakarta, as long as that Indonesia asset is connected to our solution, because our solution sits on the cloud, you are able to monitor and surveil what is going on in your Indonesian asset. Not only are you able to monitor and surveil, you're able to change the set point and to control that building, right? So that's another product which we have. And now that once we created this data lake, right? With the standardized data, we're able to run the HVAC energy optimization solution, which I talked about earlier. We can run predictive maintenance, fault and false detection, so on and so forth. So whatever use case in data science that you can apply, this database or data lake will allow your algorithms to sit on to run all these algorithms basically and achieve data science benefit and enjoy that.
I really love all your solutions. And do you have anything to add on? So anything you want to say?
Yes. Basically, my background, is in data science. I've been doing data science for over 20 years now. About 4 years ago or 3 years ago in 2019, when I first stepped into this built environment in the engineering area, and I start to learn about sustainability from a built environment perspective. I found that many built environment sustainability objective and ambitions are very hard to achieve, using existing engineering operations technology, techniques and solution. I find, that, when we talk about AI, when we talk about machine learning and data science, these are techniques in the IT world. If we're able to apply, this IT technique, into operations technology world, this confluence or alignment of techniques will actually bring a lot of benefits, which will help the built environment achieve the sustainability and ESG objective, which previously is unattainable.
Thank you so much for your time and valuable insights. I think with this, we wrap up our time together with Azendian.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We will move on to our next exhibitor. Welcome back. Our next exhibitor is Engie, and let's see what they have in store for us today. So can you introduce yourself and tell me about your company?
Sure. So I'm Kamal. I head the business development for Singapore. I primarily focus on developing bespoke solutions. I would call them low carbon solutions for mixed use and industrial customers. And Engie, again, it's a very large French utility company based in France. And okay, we are present in 30 over countries. We have 100 over 1,000 people working for us. In terms of accolades, as you can see, we have more than 100 gigawatt of renewables that is deployed, globally speaking. And we are number one in terms of natural gas and electricity distribution. We are number one of wind and solar, and very large in terms of urban cooling network in the world, with close to 1 million RT that is deployed. That's pretty much what Engie does, globally speaking. We have 4 core businesses, just to share a bit more on what Engie does. So I'm from the Energy Solutions. This is one of the core businesses where we do low carbon infra, EV, on-site utilities, solar, bespoke solutions. And then we have renewables, where we focus largely on large-scale solar farms, wind and hydro. We've got 2 other business units, networks, which means we operate and maintain electricity and gas networks, primarily in Europe. And we have the thermal or FlexGen that we call it now, where we have power plants. Yeah, so we are, of course, phasing out coal by 2027 and looking at, of course, other means of power generation. So this is Energy Solutions, where I come from, and I represent Energy Solutions. We've got close to 2,000 people working in the region. We cover Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore. And you can actually see the different kind of solutions that we exhibit. So decarbonization advisory, where we have a team of 50 over consultants that are working with clients to help them with their roadmaps and targets. We cover district cooling. We're building one of the largest district cooling plants with JTC and SIT in Singapore. We cover solar, many different kind of energy performance contracts. We do facilities management. We have a digital team that we digitalize all of our assets. EV, we are one of the largest players. We're deploying close to 5,000 EV chargers. We have platforms such as microgrids and very innovative cooling solutions. So that's pretty much what Engie does and what we do in the region. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for the very comprehensive overview. What would you say are the main benefits consumers will have from using our solutions?
So I think there's a lot of drive on, of course, reducing carbon and moving towards sustainability. And as you can see, Singapore is, of course, leading the way in the region. So again, different clients and different targets, and they have a lot of challenges. And we are not only a solar-only company, we're not only a cooling company, we have the end-to-end solutions. We have the advisory, we have the engineering arm, so we can design, we can even finance your projects. We can operate and maintain it throughout the life cycle, 10, 15, up to 30 years, let's say. And then, of course, we transfer the assets for free at the end of the term. So again, we do it in-house, we develop bespoke solutions, they are customized for our clients. And again, you let us know what your targets are, and we will develop such solutions. So those are our capabilities. As you can see, we do the entire end-to-end solutions for our clients.
Wow. I really love how it's a one-stop solution that focuses on sustainability.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to add on?
No, I think that's all. I think we're very proud of what we're doing. Again, we have actually grown quite fast in the region. And again, if you have your targets, if you have challenges, there are no obligations. Feel free to speak to us. You have my name, you have our name card. Visit our booth. We can definitely help you meeting your goals. And we're helping many clients in the region to help them meet their carbon targets or carbon reduction targets. So thank you for the interview. Happy to share what Engie does and what I do in Singapore.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And if you're interested to learn more about Engie and work with them, do come down to our booth at BEX Asia and Engie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. Our next exhibitor is Tectus, and let's see what they have in store for us today. So can you introduce yourself and the company?
Yes, hello. My name is Gianni Moore. I'm from Tectus company. We are a family-owned company from Switzerland. It's a holding company that is focused on products in the construction industry.
Tell me a bit more about the overview of the company and the products that you have.
Yeah, so we have here our different products. We have on the one hand BBR, which was established 1944. Like next year we have our 80th anniversary. It's focused on post tensioning. And then we have on the other hand Screening Eagle. It's an inspection company with smart inspection. And the last one is Moderna Homes, which is our company that produces PPVC modular housing, mainly for Singapore, but also for international, for export.
That sounds really interesting. Now I noticed that we have some products here on display today. Can you show us a bit more about them?
So we have some demonstration here. One of that is our inspection dog. So maybe you can come here. Come back to me. So this is our RoboDog. We use him for autonomous inspection. It's a way to inspect buildings that are maybe risky, like Fukushima, for example, where you cannot get into it or it's too narrow. Then we use our RoboDog to inspect the structure. So he's always happy and working with us. Then we have another one. This is another demo we have for you, which is a radar system that can look into the concrete up to 70 centimeters deep. So we scan it in a rectangular way, and you can see it's all linked with the iPad and connected to the cloud. So this system is radar based and can tell us where the rebars are in the concrete. So when we look then into the system, it helps the inspector to know where he can drill a hole in the concrete, where's the rebar, where are the cables from electricity. So it's really helping them to have a risk-free either drilling of holes for anchors or just to open up the concrete at the right place.
Wow, that's actually really, really cool. I didn't even know that was possible. So, what would you say are some of the main benefits consumers will have working with you?
So apart from the fact that our company is 80 years old next year and we have really proven technology, we want to make sure that we also support the whole initiative of decarbonizing the built world. So for us it's very important that we have that we work on all our initiatives to reduce the CO2 emission on all our products. So for example, on post tensioning, we have done the analysis that we can reduce up to 70% the CO2 emission. On smart inspection, we do the same by prolonging the lifetime of the buildings. We can reduce the overall embodied carbon effect by a big factor. And lastly, with Moderna Homes, we use green steel and we use special concrete that has a very low CO2 emission to build green buildings that can later on be certified. So all these initiatives are here to reduce the CO2 emission of the built world.
Wow, I really love your focus on sustainability and decarbonization.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I think many of our clients, they don't really know that the built world is responsible for 40% of CO2 emission globally, about the double from transportation. And we think half of it is about from operational CO2 emission, half from embodied, let's say from the construction, refurbishment, and demolition of structures. So if we make a big effort there, we will do a big benefit to the global world, and that's our commitment today.
Thank you so much for the work you've been doing. And I think this wraps up our time together with Tectus. Thank you so much, and we will move on to the next exhibitor.
Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And today, we have our next exhibitor who is a school, Nanyang Polytechnic. And let's see what they have in store for us today. Can you tell me a bit more about yourself and the school?
Sure. Hi, I'm Michael Tan from Nanyang Polytechnic, course manager of the Diploma in Architecture. So Nanyang Poly is established in 1992 and now we have 6 schools, or what you commonly known as faculties. So today at BEX, NYP is represented by School of Design Media, where our diploma is from. So for School of Design Media, what we do is basically we nurture innovative and enterprising learners through a powerful combination of art, design, technology, and expertise. Our hallmark is an educational model co-built with some of our industry partners, leading to additional mentorship programs, certifications, and valuable opportunities for our learners. So our close industry partnerships enables our schools and enterprises to learn and update each other with industry best practices, explore and experiment new ideas and solutions, as well as induct students to the real world. So maybe I can bring you through some of the projects that we have worked with our industry. So for example, this one with City Sprouts, we are looking at exploring community spaces with an eco kitchen, because they use the biogas. And then we also work with this partner, EBBC. They have a composite sustainable composite pallets, so they want to reimagine how pallets could be used not just for logistic purposes, but they're looking at how it can be repurposed into emergency shelter use. And also we also look at social sustainability, where we partner with St. John Singapore to redesign or reimagine how their dementia daycare center could be designed. Yeah. So I think today we have a very significant milestone that we actually signed an MOU with CPG Consultants. So this is a very important journey for us as we embark on pushing the sustainability front. So if I may bring you to the project that we are working towards. So basically we are trying to look at the embodied carbon side of the story. So we are looking at how we can make use of BIM to do a BIM-based embodied carbon investigation and assessment. So the primary objectives for this phase 1, because we have many phases. So the first phase we are looking at is to develop this baseline visibility of embodied carbon levels. We're looking at institutional typologies first. So by referencing to SGBC embodied carbon calculator, and then we focus on the structural elements first. So we make use of, so CPG and NYP together, we came out with this 10 steps process to help industry, hopefully in the future, to make use of Revit and of course Excel to make embodied carbon studies easier. So this is one of our prototype where we use the NYP Block M, which is the School of Design Media, as the base for them to study and to work out a baseline carbon levels to understand how the results could be derived and how it could be possibly improved if, let's say, we just switch the different kind of structural materials. So this is a very first project that we embark with CPG. We are looking forward to more collaboration with them going down the road, focusing on embodied carbon studies. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for the very comprehensive talk about your projects your school has done and the MOU.
Yeah,
I really like the work that you guys have been doing on improving sustainability.
Thank you.
And do you have anything else to add on? Or that's it?
I think that's it.
Sure, thank you so much. And with that, we bring a closure to our final exhibitor of our final episode of Channel BEX Asia. Thank you so much for joining us in shaping the future of the built environment industry. And we hope to see you either tomorrow, our last day of BEX Asia 2023, or in future BEX Asias in next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.